So y'all have seen what I can do with $400, $500, $650, and even just $250. Well, today we're almost doubling the most expensive build we've done yet. We're going all the way to a $1,000 PC. This 1K PC can play any game at 1440p max settings at 60 plus FPS. It can even game at 4K pretty good. Let's get into it. So to start it off with a CPU, you can get yourself a nice i5-12400F for just $150. Alternatively, if you need to save some money, you can snag a Ryzen 5 5600 to save you about 20 to 30 bucks and only lose a little bit of performance. So for the motherboard, I'll give you two options, and keep in mind that both of these options are only if you go with the i5 route. The $95 ASRock B660M Pro RS or the Gigabyte B660M DS3H AX, which is currently on sale for $110. The more expensive board has more I/O and extra M.2 slot, and probably some better features that you probably don't care about anyways. So yeah, the choice is yours. You know what? Let's grab a CPU cooler since we're doing a bougie $1,000 build. Let's go with the $20 Thermalright Assassin X120, a great CPU cooler for only $20. Real quick, if you just take a moment to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, it would really help me out a ton. Now back to the video. Alright, let's get some RAM. We're obviously going with 32 gigabytes of alloy. This 2x16 gigabyte kit clocks in at 3200 MHz with just a CAS latency of 16. This DDR4 RAM is definitely all you need for just $63. Now for the SSD, do I really have to say anything? Like, do I really need to say this? I think you know where this is at. Well, fine, I'll say it. We're going to go with the 1TB Team Group MP33. Look, I know it's not the speediest drive on the market, but it is such an amazing value for just $42. So, would you rather get more FPS or a faster SSD? That's what I thought. So I guess we need a case, and for that we'll scoop up the Deepcool CH370. It's a pretty nice looking micro ATX case and one single rear 120mm fan. For $60, it's not that bad. For the power supply, we'll get the Cooler Master Watt 750 watt fully modular power supply. Coming in at $80, it's not a bad buy by no means. It's a high tier C model power supply, but I would definitely recommend upgrading to a tier B 80 plus gold, at least if you have the extra money. The thing you've all been waiting for this whole video is the GPU. Now if we want to push the most frames for the lowest cost, then we're obviously going to have to go Team Red, which there's nothing wrong with, by the way. The RX 6800 XT is an absolutely incredible card available for just $520. This card performs on par with the RTX 4070 when looking at rasterization with no ray tracing or fake frames. This thing will give you the freedom to play any game at 1440p and not have to sacrifice any settings whatsoever. Plus it has 16 GB of VRAM, so you'll be set loading those textures for a long time. So for the final price, we went a little bit over the budget, but not too bad. If you do things like getting the RX or getting the Ryzen 5 5600 and a cheaper motherboard, it would put you right on budget. Now, I just noticed that I forgot to mention any case fans in this video, so I will link in the description along with the rest of the parts, the fans that I recommend getting. I'm pretty sure they were about $15. And I think they were from Thermalright, or maybe Thermaltake. Get them confused sometimes. Anyways, guys, that is it for today's video, and I will leave benchmarks in the description, like videos that you can watch for benchmarks of a similar build. And anyways, let me know how this video was and what you'd change in the description. I hope to see you guys back here in the future.